December can be a make or break month for any football club. For a team like Derby County, with a still relatively new head coach in charge, this December should tell us more about the direction that Rams are going under Paul Warne. Derby won't face their traditional local rivals this season, so near neighbours, Burton Albion, will provide the Derby Day opposition instead.
It's not so long ago that Burton Albion taking on Derby County was a strictly pre-season affair. Things have changed over recent years for various reasons. This season marks just the third time that these clubs have shared a division. Now Sibley with a first-time cross. Hughes with the header away. Arahan sends it in. Collins with the header! And what a header! Derby lead at the Pirelli. Terrific finish from the number 9. So Derby do take a 1-goal lead into the interval. 9th corner. For the back post again. Where's this dropping? It's the top scorer, Victor Ademayajo, who gets the final touch. Well, there is the full-time whistle, perhaps slightly earlier than we expected.
Disappointing, it feels like it's 2 points thrown away. We changed the system to try and give a little bit more, with Curtis, a bit of organisation possibly, but more the fact that, you know, we have another good attacker with set pieces, because that was the only way I could see them scoring, and ironically they still did. And I still thought we had enough chances to win it. It was just about the second goal. Get the second goal, we created enough first half or enough opportunities to create an easy, not a tap-in, but an opportunity from 8-10 yards out. We had loads of opportunities to do that, and we didn't. We had good opportunities second half to get a second goal, and we didn't, and we'll all feel it this weekend, and then we'll build up again for next week, and then Santa's coming. Hopefully we'll get 3 points against Forest Green.
Santa is coming. But tonight, the Derby County Disabled Supporters Club are having their Christmas party. First team favourites, Aaron Cashew and David McGoldrick, are the guests of honour.
Since Paul Warne's come in, and just basically a question is, so what's changed?
More an old school approach, but still very effective. I've played under the likes of Mick McCarthy, Chris Wilder. You know, they've all had the same approach and all been successful. You know, they know their way out of the league, and I think he's a very honest man. He likes to build relationships with players, and I think there's a great buzz around the training ground.
How did it feel the first time you ran out at Clyde Park in the first team?
Funny thing is, I came on for about 8 seconds. And then
How did you get your nickname, Dixie?
I've just had it since school. It's just...
It's not a shortening of it.
No, it's not. It's not short for David or nothing. I think when you're at school, I think everyone gets maybe some kind of little nickname, Goldie, I think Big Dave, Dizzy, it's just stuck and fuck up.
Probably at one stage he probably was.
Ian Wright was a hero of mine. All good strikers that era. I think Ian Wright, Robbie Fowler's, he was goal scoring, and Robbie Keane as well. So to work with and play with Robbie Keane, you know, that was a big moment of mine, and he gave me some real good knowledge.
And under 9s is when they asked you to sign for like the academy. But me, like I say, me being, I've got 3 other siblings and we're from Mansfield, just about an hour away. My parents couldn't afford to take us to training, because when you sign for the academy you have to train 2-3 times a week and then a game on Sunday, and it just weren't fair on my other siblings, yeah. And obviously my parents having to travel that whilst working and all that, I had to say no. I didn't know at the time. My parents conned us into playing grassroots. They just said, nah, it's not, you won't enjoy it. So I was like, yeah. But I wasn't bothered. I was just happy with the ball at my feet, you know what I mean? So I played Mansfield just grassroots level. Yeah. And then I think it was under 11s, Derby came back in and said, like, listen, if you're still interested, we'll... And I always said that if I ever get the chance again, I'll 100% sign if we're in a better position, like financially and all that, and time-wise.
Can we show appreciation for these two guys?
You know, it's really nice actually coming to these things, meeting the fans, hearing their point of views, and they're all lovely people, you know. Kind of getting a bubble when you're just around the players all the time and not realising how much the club means to the community, and you know, it's great to come and speak to them.
Yeah, I had a special seat saved. She actually just gave me some sweets as well, which I can't complain about. But yeah, it's like I say, it's nice to form them sort of, you know, connections and friendships within the club. So obviously it's nice to, you know, just spend some time with the people that come, you know, week in, week out, and the supporters, and obviously to be able to give back, you know, a little bit to the community, is to, you know, put a smile on some of their faces for a little bit.
We are underway on RamsTV. Sibley. Drops for Harahan. And there's Lang. Perfect start. Back in the starting lineup and back amongst the goals. It's taken less than 5 minutes for Derby to take the lead.
It's a brilliant start from Derby and a brilliant start from Mendes Lang. It's not threatening in the opening 4 minutes of this game down that right-hand side. Harahan plays in the ball to feed. He steps inside the box. Only had one thought in his mind, and that is to shift it back onto his left.
Movement from Sibley. Oh, it's sent to a really clever ball. Barkhazen spots Bird. Toward the goal direct. It's 2-0. It's dazzling football from Derby County.
Another glorious goal, Owen. Wonderful flick round the corner of Louis Sibley.
Oh, it's on the woodwork, Collins! Could so easily have been 3. McGoldrick! It's genius from David McGoldrick, and Derby have their third. Crosses toward the Goldrick, and there it is, his second career hat-trick, the second in a matter of weeks. He's loving life in black and white.
Gonna come my way. You know what we did? Who was and 50 from Andy as well. Yes, Andy! Seriously, have a great time, but look after each other, that's all I ask, right? Well done, good work. Well done.
So Derby will go into Christmas unbeaten in 12 games and back in the League One playoff places. The most important date in the diary at this time of year is the club's annual visit to the Children's Hospital at the Royal Derby. For the last 3 years, it's been impossible for the players to go due to the COVID-19 pandemic, making this trip more special than ever.
I think all the lads that were in there were a parent, so it sort of pulls on heartstrings a little bit with us. But if we can put a smile on their face, make their day a little bit brighter, chat to their parents, chat to the staff, you know, it's a great thing for us to do as a club, and certainly not a chore. So I mean, any time in hospital is not going to be a nice experience, and especially over this festive period. So, like I said, if we can bring a bit of festive cheer and a smile to one or two faces, then you know, we're helping out the community and helping out those individuals.
Oh, did you walk up with cash as well? Brilliant. Favourite player. Happy days.
On this bit or this bit?
All right.
You want it on here, yeah?
Set it. Cameras on.
Very neat colouring, aren't you? It's a training kit. Very good at colouring. No problem at all.
Do that, whether it's give out a little football or a calendar or a teddy, just them seeing someone or something different and seeing that little bit of hope, hopefully, is kind of giving them a little bit more energy and momentum to try and get home for Christmas. This is the real world, do you know what I mean? It's, you know, we're very, very lucky in our job and what we do and what we're given and kind of and what our lifestyle is. But when you come here like this and see people that day in day out are really digging in, especially kids, and having kids myself and similar age, it really hits home and makes you really grateful for what you've got.
What about with Dan?
Hello, young man. Hello, you all right? Yeah, good. I'm cool. I felt so bad. How are you? You want a
The season so far has been such a whirlwind that the club hasn't had time for the traditional squad photo. Owner David Klaus and fellow board members Ian Dickinson and Richard Taverner, accompanied by CEO Stephen Pearce, have been asked to be a part of this one before the entire football club staff head inside for their Christmas lunch.
Connor, Joseph, Joe, we have Todd at the front, Max at the front.
No, just teams.
Yeah. Come on, chop, chop.
You smiley.
I've got to do it all again now. Sorry, it's not freezing. You've done most of these.
Sorry.
So again, boys, please look right to the camera.
Flash is gone here.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Exactly. Is that it? Thank you.
Little bit of a whoop, get some energy in the room. Very quickly. Just very quickly, I'd just like to thank, on behalf of my mini staff, so to speak. I know we're all part of Derby County now, but the lads that I came down with, I'd just like to thank everybody in the room who we've spoke to or we haven't spoke to, but we'll try and get round. Just for making us feel really welcome, really. It's never easy to change jobs. It's never easy to change football clubs, and I know we've all done it loads of times, but everyone's been really kind to us, and sincerely I mean that. Thank you very much. It means a lot. It was a difficult thing for us to do, but we're really enjoying it, so thanks. But sincerely, I'd like to think that people join this football club, and players join this football club in the women's team, the men's team, the academy, whatever the case may be, but they come in as people and leave as family. I'd like to think that. I contact everyone who's ever played for us, even to this day. So I'd like to think there's always relationships, and with strong relationships you might get what you deserve, you might not do. But it won't be from a lack of effort from everybody in the room. So I've done really well. It's the shortest speech of my life, 2 minutes. Enjoy your day, Merry Christmas, live the dream. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The schedule has denied Derby a traditional Boxing Day fixture this season. Instead, the Rams have to wait another 24 hours before visiting Bolton Wanderers. It's the first of 3 games in 7 days for the Rams. It's very rare to see the Rams playing in front of the home fans in anything but black and white. But tonight, in support of Shelter's No Home Kit campaign, Derby County have a different look about them.
Tonight we add Cambridge United to the list of clubs who visited Pride Park for the first time this season. Their last trip to Derby was to the baseball ground all the way back in March 1993. Corey Smith. On for Mendes-Lang, he'll do well to get to it. Good cross! And Lewis Dobbin is there to provide the finish and score his first ever league goal. And his first league goal for Derby County. And look what it means to him. And there goes the final whistle. Derby's unbeaten run into double figures. It's 10 games without defeating League One, and most importantly for Derby, it's a victory and 3 points tonight to round off 2022.
It's never really quiet at Moor Farm. In fact, the days before Derby's first fixture of 2023 give the coaching staff some time to fine-tune a few things before the visit of Accrington Stanley.
You been off the last couple of days, or you had to do stuff?
Who's are they?
Fozzies.
How've you done that?
Someone's just, that's like someone's stud across the bottom of his thing.
Ange, okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Which side do you want?
It's not good either, is it?
No, it doesn't matter, does it? They're both brilliant.
I'm being annoying.
Ladies.
Leave your mind for that kind of stuff.
Thank you, mate. Come on, have a look.
Fuzzy, Benny, Tomo, Corey, Nat, Kay, Team! Boss, Cash! Where are you going? Yeah! No, roll! Follow! Tell him, yes, follow! Nice shoulder change. Nice follow, great. Good dog! Get him! Good dog, brilliant. Oh, yeah. Get out there, Wardy! Close, move! Jeffy! Real Joe looks like he's not anymore now.
Gents, from you lot, what do you think?
Brilliant, done our work early, a bit sloppy in the last 20 weeks.
Obviously, off till Friday, obviously. Apart from, obviously, if someone wants to come in, don't phone me, I'm definitely not coming to coach you. But, look, enjoy a few days off, rest up. I thought you, at time, outstanding. Literally outstanding. However, as soon as you just come down one gear, you're not. And it's hard to play at that tempo and that pace all the time, I understand that. But what ended up happening, and we've played in the games ourselves, it just becomes a little bit too easy. It's brilliant. I mean, if you could score off set pieces, you've got that absolute dream package. In parts of the game, like, seriously, you're an absolute joy to watch. But when you play at such a pace, it's hard to play against, isn't it? If you put yourself in their shoes, they're like, Jesus Christ. And then obviously when you bring subs on who are just as quick and as good. And look, I don't make any apologies if I take people off after 60 minutes or whatever. So, because you're all first team players, so you just have to get the fact, you have to get your head around the fact that you're all here for the good of the team, right? So look, we dedicate our lives, I know you don't feel like it, for the club, for the team. You do as we want you to do. So this ain't coming the way I want it to come across, so I apologise. I'm just saying that, look, there's some tough decisions, there's times where you're left out, there's times you come on the bench, there's times that you start. It's just about the whole, everybody, all our families, all the ones on the Y wall, all the gents at the back standing in black. It's about everyone, and your performance today was about everyone. I thought you were outstanding.
Enjoy your days off. Well done.